Welcome to Tap Tech, the place where we break down the latest and smartest tech shaping how we create. Today we're talking about one of the most anticipated full-frame cameras of the year, the Sony A7 V. This camera has been whispered about for months. Creators have been waiting to see how Sony could top the already amazing A7 IV. And now, with new information surfacing, it looks like the A7 V could redefine what a mirrorless hybrid camera can do. From the moment you hear A7 V, expectations rise. Sony's A series has always been about balance, performance, portability, and image quality in one body. The A7 V keeps that promise but takes every piece of it further. It's rumored to arrive in late 2025, and insiders say production is already underway. For hybrid creators, photographers and videographers who want one tool to do it all, this camera might be the most exciting release Sony has planned this year. Let's start with what matters most, the sensor. Reports point to a 33-megapixel backside illuminated Exmor R CMOS sensor, but this time paired with a brand new BIONZ XR2 processor. Together, they deliver faster readout speeds, better low-light performance, and noticeably less rolling shutter. Colors should look richer. Shadows cleaner. Details sharper, even when you crop. For those who shoot video, Sony may include 6.2K oversampled 4K recording at up to 60 frames per second. That means every pixel of your 4K footage will come from more detail than before. It's not just sharp, it's cinematic. Add 10-bit 4:2:2 internal recording, S-Cinetone, and the full S-Log3 curve, and you have a camera that fits easily on a gimbal yet records footage good enough for a documentary. Then there's autofocus. Sony has been the gold standard for years, but early testers claim the A7 V takes the lead further. Expect AI-powered subject recognition, using deep learning algorithms derived from the flagship A1. It can recognize humans, animals, birds, insects, vehicles and lock onto them with eye detection that's frighteningly accurate. In practical terms, it means you can move freely, and the camera just knows where you want focus to be. The burst performance looks impressive too. Rumors suggest up to 20 frames per second with the electronic shutter and 10 frames per second with mechanical. But here's the big deal: almost no blackout between frames. If you shoot sports or wildlife, that smooth real-time preview makes capturing the decisive moment much easier. Sony has also reworked its stabilization system. The A7 V is expected to carry a 5-axis in-body system rated at 8 stops, the best yet in this line. Handheld shots at slower shutter speeds stay crisp. Combine that with digital active stabilization for video, and you can walk while filming without that distracting jitter. Now let's talk about design. Sony hasn't changed its basic body shape much, but small tweaks make a big difference. The grip is deeper. Buttons feel more defined. The new 4-inch articulating touchscreen is brighter and sharper, with a higher refresh rate for smooth previews. You can flip it in any direction, perfect for vlogging or vertical shooting. The viewfinder is rumored to be upgraded to possibly a 9.44 million OLED EVF with a 120 Hz refresh rate. That's ultra clear, even in harsh sunlight. You see your exposure changes instantly, which saves time on set and helps you nail your composition. Battery life is another big win. Sony is expected to keep the Z series battery but with better efficiency from the new processor. Expect around 700 shots per charge and up to 2 hours of 4K video recording. USB-C PD fast charging means you can plug directly into a power bank and keep shooting all day. Audio has quietly become a big part of Sony's hybrid identity. The A7 V should include a digital multi-interface shoe compatible with the new ECM M1 microphone and other digital mics, giving clean, preamplified sound straight into the camera. For solo creators, that's one less piece of gear to worry about. On the video side, Sony may also introduce focus breathing compensation, borrowed from the FX30 and A7S III. It smooths out those distracting shifts when you rack focus. Add to that the rumored dynamic active mode and AI framing, and you get footage that feels far more professional even without extra rigs. Heat management is another area Sony has improved. Past models could overheat during long 4K sessions, but the A7 V's body is said to include a redesign in turn. AL heat sink and better airflow. That means you can shoot high-resolution video longer without worrying about shutdowns. One of the biggest quiet upgrades may come from workflow. The A7 V reportedly includes CF Express Type A and UHS-2 SD dual slots, Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.3, and direct tethering over USB-C 3.2. This makes transferring massive 10-bit files or streaming directly to a laptop fast and simple. Sony knows how much creators care about color, so it's rumored to refine its color science again. Expect more natural skin tones, smoother highlights, and a less digital look straight out of camera. Combined with S-Cinetone, you might not even need to grade for casual projects. Let's pause and think about who this camera is for. The A7 V isn't just another spec bump, it's aimed squarely at the new generation of hybrid storytellers. The YouTubers who shoot cinematic sequences. The photographers who also direct short films. The professionals who need one camera to handle a paid shoot on Saturday and a family trip on Sunday. It's that flexibility that makes the A7 line special. The A7 V carries the DNA of Sony's entire mirrorless history but also borrows features from its cinema and professional divisions. It's a compact body that punches far above its weight. Pricing will matter, of course. The A7 IV launched around $2,499, and industry watchers expect the A7 V to come in slightly higher, likely between $2,699 and $2,899. That's not cheap, but considering the performance leap and longevity of Sony's systems, it's still great value for serious creators. When you look at the bigger picture, Sony's move makes sense. Canon and Nikon are catching up fast. Cameras like the R6 II and Z6 III offer serious hybrid power. The A7 V needs to push boundaries again, and everything points to Sony doing exactly that. What might hold it back? Maybe file sizes. Maybe cost. Maybe the fact that it's still not a stacked sensor like the A9 III. But even then, the A7 V could deliver 90% of flagship performance at almost half the price. For many users, that's the perfect middle ground. The real strength of this camera isn't just specs, it's trust. You can take an A7 V into a commercial shoot, a wedding, a mountain hike, or a film set, and it will just perform. No drama. No excuses. It's a camera built around reliability and speed, two things every creator needs. And it's not just a tool, it's a creative partner. Every improvement, from faster autofocus to better color, is designed to get out of your way and let you focus on the shot. When your gear disappears and your creativity takes over, that's when great content happens. So yes, the Sony A7 V might look familiar, but under the hood it's shaping up to be a serious powerhouse. It's faster, smarter, and more intuitive than ever. Whether you shoot weddings, street, travel, or YouTube, this camera could be the one you've been waiting for. When it finally launches, expect it to dominate discussions for months. Because Sony isn't just releasing another mirrorless body, it's setting the next benchmark for the entire mid-range full-frame market. Thanks for watching Tap Tech, your source for honest and simple tech insights that matter. If you enjoyed this look into the Sony A7 V, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next breakdown when it officially lands. This is Tap Tech, where technology meets creativity. See you in the next one.